I would like to welcome everyone to the Spiritualist Desert Church Sunday service. If you are joining us via Zoom, please be aware we will be keeping your microphones muted throughout the duration of the service as we are recording this for YouTube. If you are viewing us on YouTube, please see our email address later and request an invitation to our Zoom service. Thank you guys for joining us today. I want to welcome everyone that's here via Zoom, those that are going to watch us later by YouTube, and of course, everyone that's here in spirit. My name is Paula Molino, and I will be your chairperson today. I am an NSAC licensed minister, and I am so happy to serve the church. With us today is going to be the Reverend Stacy Kopczynski. She's going to deliver our sermon as well as do spirit greetings. Louise Barkdale will lead us in a healing meditation, and Lynn Collier and Alice Robertson are doing our Zoom hosting. Let us open our service with an invocation. Let us pray. Deep breath in. Infinite intelligence, please bless us this beautiful day. We are so grateful to have this service today, to be able to bring like-minded individuals from all over the world and from all walks of life here together. We ask that you send healing to everyone in this time of turmoil and strife. Help us to remember that there is joy to be found even in the midst of chaos. Amen. Spiritualist Desert Church is a chartered member of the National Spiritualist Association of Churches. It's headquartered in Lilydale, New York. The NSAC manual provides us with the definitions of our religion. I would like to share with you the definitions of spiritualism and being a spiritualist now. Spiritualism is the science, philosophy, and religion of continuous life based upon the demonstrated fact of communication by means of mediumship with those who live in the spirit world. Spiritualism is a science because it investigates, analyzes, and classifies facts and manifestations demonstrated from the spirit side of life. Spiritualism is a philosophy because it studies the laws of nature, both on the seen and unseen sides of life, and bases its conclusions upon present observed facts. It accepts statements of observed facts of past ages and conclusions drawn therefrom, when sustained by reason and by results of observed fact of present day. Spiritualism is a religion, thank goodness, because it strives to understand and to comply with the physical, mental, and spiritual laws of nature, which are the laws of God. Spiritualist is one who believes, as the basis of his or her religion, in the communication between this and the spirit world by means of mediumship, and who endeavors to mold his or her character and conduct in accordance with teaching derived from such communications. As spiritualists, we have no dogmas or creeds, but we do have 9 principles that we live by, and if you will please joyously recite those with me aloud. We believe in infinite intelligence. We believe that the phenomena of nature, both physical and spiritual, are the expression of infinite intelligence. We affirm that a correct understanding of such expression and living in accordance therewith constitute true religion. We affirm that the existence and personal identity of the individual continue after the change called death. We affirm that communication with the so-called dead is a fact scientifically proven by the phenomena of spiritualism. We believe that the highest morality is contained in the Golden Rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. We affirm the moral responsibility of the individuals and that we make our own happiness or unhappiness as we obey or disobey nature's physical and spiritual laws. We affirm that the doorway to reformation is never closed against any soul here or hereafter. We affirm that the precepts of prophecy and healing are divine attributes proven through mediumship. It is my greatest pleasure to introduce our speaker for today, the Reverend Stacy Kopczynski. She is an ordained minister, certified medium, commissioned healer, an NST, and a trustee on the national board. If you will please join me in welcoming the Reverend Stacy Kopczynski.
Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon, maybe to some, but good morning to others. It's always a pleasure to be here serving you and serving spiritualism to the best of each of our own abilities. I actually wanted to talk today a little bit about some of what we even just mentioned in the principles and even the invocation. It talks about how are we dealing with this time that we're in. Spiritualism teaches us through natural and spiritual laws that there is an order amongst this world and with our lives. It teaches us that this moment that we're in, though as heavy sometimes or light as it might seem, is just really a moment in time. But we're also here for this human experience, right? We're here to learn or develop. As some people say, everything we go through is an opportunity to learn a new perspective. Spiritualism teaches about the truth, which is really knowledge and learning more and pushing the boundaries of what your truth might be, to see other perspectives, to see other things. And I think about being a spiritualist now in this time, in this universal earthly time in which we're in, and the things that we are experiencing, such as COVID and this pandemic, right? This basically the world has shut down, stopped, shifted, and now is moving to a reopening, which is also bringing out the inequality that might be in our world, and the things that we seem to have thought that mattered before might not matter as much anymore. There's more of this quest for unity, this quest for equality, this quest for oneness, but yet this connection, the sense of unconditional love. How do we get there? That's always the question. And as spiritualism pushes those boundaries, it says, okay, what you knew today might not be the same in what you know tomorrow. Well, how is always my question, how? And we really must turn now to the philosophy of spiritualism. Now in this time and in this current situations of the world and our understanding, we now must look to the philosophy and really dig deep. And sometimes digging deep ain't easy and pretty, and it ain't rainbows. However, I believe that nature in all of its glory is a tool for us to learn from, to observe from, to grow from. You see, if you observe nature, the creatures, the flowers, the trees, the animals, they exist in harmony with natural law. For you see, they don't compare themselves to the flower or to the animal next to them. They don't strive for the big house, they just find shelter. They move in their everyday life, not worried about the past and not worried about the future, but just in this present moment. So this got me thinking about nature and observing it. Have you been doing it lately? I know with our time in and our time not being able to do much, one of the things that we were able to do is sit outside or go for a walk or go to a park. So how are you observing nature? And if you are, How can you take that observance and turn it into action? Turn it into a practice in which you can live daily within your routine to help find the balance, right? Because balance is probably the most hardest law there is to follow. Because when we are happy, we want to be happy. And when we are sad, maybe we don't want to be sad, but we want to be balanced. We need balance. Nature balances itself perfectly. So how can we be more like nature? How can we be more balanced in our lives? This is where I say, and I'm going to read you a little story. And it has some things that you can do if you choose to do. But I want you to think of this analogy, if you wish, the next time in this week that maybe you find yourself uncertain, unsure, not knowing what to do next. So when we're living our lives and the clouds are rolling in, and the bright blue sky is starting to change colors as it becomes overtaken by these gray, eerie clouds. The noise of the sky is rumbling. The soft, subtle rumbles start to get louder, demanding, almost violent to the ears. The wind blows stronger and stronger. The tall, strong, old, wise trees allow their branches to move with ease to the wind. Small drops of water start slowly releasing from the clouds, bringing their long journey to earth, ever so closely, ever so quickly, more and more. They release themselves faster and harder from the clouds. The rain is dropping, the winds are whirling, the clouds are clapping loudly as electric currents cross the sky, some finding their way to a place to meet the ground. Now, the warm, bright, sunny day has disappeared, and this loud, chaotic, messy storm has moved in to do some damage to the place in which we stand. The sky clashes and the thunderstorm rolls. It seems as if we are stuck in a torrential storm. So we go inside, we seek security, and we wait. Then what might seem forever, the noises roll past, the lightning stops, and the raindrops slow. Slowly the clouds begin to break and the sun starts to shine. Then across the picture screen of nature, a rainbow forms. Those beautiful, transparent, colored streaks cross your vision. What a beautiful scene. It vibrates with peace and love. Do you know that you can be that rainbow? Through all of this life experience, we are going to have storms that pop up on our sunny days. How we handle it will be how we get through it. So I say to you, be a rainbow. Let us look on how to do that now. Color is powerful. We know through spiritualism, everything is energy. Everything vibrates and has its own frequency. And color is one of pure essence, of pure power. So see the color red. It's a bold color. It's a powerful color. It is the beginning of the array of colors. Allow the energy of red to be now absorbed in your energy. Feel the color as it brings your awareness to this present moment. A sense of now, a feeling of feet planted in this human experience of life. Feel the boldness of red, the power of self-knowing. You are here, you are needed, and you are present. Notice now across the sky the crisp, bright orange color as it streaks straight to you, and you absorb this color of orange. The orange energy is one of creativity, one of wonder, one of curiosity. It brings a sense of exploration for oneself on all levels. Take a moment and absorb this energy and feel it as you become even more aware of yourself and the things that you want to learn and be. As you bask in this creativity and ideas, you also notice the color of yellow as it streaks across the sky, also wanting its part in the rainbow. Feel this bright and sharp energy of yellow as your energy reaches out now to meet it. As you start to absorb this yellow energy, you notice the confidence and self-assurance that comes with the vividness of this color. It is here that you feel secure in self. Allowing a healthy balance of self-worth and self-confidence is something we all need to do. It is what Spirit reminds us of all the time, that we have the power within. This yellow energy is bold and solid, and it's knowing, which it turns to help you become knowing also. As the clarity starts to come to you now, notice the green across the sky gently and peacefully approaching you. You feel the warmth of this love as this color, as this energy comes within you. Allow yourself to absorb this and make it part of your rainbow. Notice your energy now shift to one of awareness, knowing, being, and feeling. You become peaceful, loving, tolerant, and compassionate in this color. Notice how wonderful and open and connected you start to feel when you are blending yourself and becoming the rainbow. So absorbed in this love, in this compassion, in this connection to Source, you're almost unaware of the color blue as it approaches you in such of this peaceful state. You now welcome the boldness of this deep blue. This color brings energy of clear, meaningful expression of truth. It is here that you see that communication with self and communication with others is just as important. You see there's no difference when you are talking to yourself or talking to someone else, the importance of truth. You bask in this newfound, clearer way of communication, your truth, your understanding, but also allowing for others to have their truth and their understanding. You feel now the need to be the voice for the voiceless. You now notice that words are powerful. You mind what maybe we say and notice how the truth flows gracefully from your mouth. Notice now that the colors you have already absorbed easily embrace this truth as they all mingle together now. As your attention returns to the sky, the raindrops are lightly falling. You notice the lightness of indigo moving gracefully to reach you. This energy, this color is light, it's easy, it's wonderful to absorb. It's like the soul already knows and loves this color. Your spiritual awareness is more aware as it absorbs this indigo energy. Your thoughts and sights become more knowing and clearer when you bring this color into your rainbow. You know instinctively that in the sky, the last color of the rainbow is now around you. Violet, the color and energy of faith, of universal love, of oneness, with all now connects you and all of these colors. You see, as the raindrops slowly start from the sky, you are the rainbow. You are this energy. You are always this energy. And as the rain and clouds dissipate in the sky, the rainbow has been absorbed by you. You are full of these colors, equally and balanced. You see, we all have great days. We all have good days. We have average days. We have cloudy days and stormy days, and sometimes severe weather days in our life experience. But it is through the worst days that the rainbow will appear and remind us who we are. So as we go about this month in this experience, in this uncertainty and maybe what you might feel as a storm, I ask you to remember who you are. I ask you to absorb the energy and be a rainbow. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Stacy. That was amazing. With that and with our meditation that's going to come up, I don't know that I'm still going to be here with you guys, so somebody may want to call my cell phone in case I pass out. That was just so beautiful. I can feel it vibrating through me. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm sure we all do. Traditionally, this is the time for our love offering and of our announcements. We continue to accept love donations by check to the address on your screen. Thank you for your continued support of the Spiritualist Desert Church. Without you, we are not possible, of course. As you are aware, the Spiritualist Desert Church is closed for services now and until the foreseeable future, other than here on Zoom. However, our board of directors and our pastoral committee are always available if you need help for food or for food from our food pantry. If you just need to talk or any of those things, please reach out with questions and anything that you have. We're here for you. Services. So search your Spiritualist. You can find us on YouTube. You can search the YouTube channel and find the Spiritualist Desert Church. They are wonderful, and it's nice to go through them again. I found myself doing that this week, and it was quite wonderful to be able to replay those words, especially with the words that Reverend Stacy just gave us. If you're finding difficult throughout the week, it would be wonderful to go through and review those. Members, our members are due. The membership fees are due. They are $40, and they are due by June 10th, which is in the past. But if you haven't paid them yet, that's okay. Just get those checks in for us, please. If you're having trouble paying those, let us know. We can certainly help out in some difficulty. And if you are sending in donations and your membership checks, please write in the memo what they're for and do them separately. That way our accounting is up and easier for us to do. Next week's speaker is going to be myself. And then the week following that is going to be the Reverend Haviva Richards, who is from Arizona. As we move into our next portion, if you guys have any needs, remember that we're here for you. As we begin the healing portion of our service, we invite you to join us in a healing meditation led by Louise Barkdahl. She's the secretary of our church board and then co-pastor of the, I'm probably going to have to redo all of this. Please welcome me. Please join me in welcoming Louise Barkdahl. She's going to do our healing meditation. Louise is the secretary on our board of directors, and she is also the co-chair of our pastoral committee. Please join me now in the prayer for spiritual healing. I ask the great unseen healing force to remove all obstructions from my mind and body and to restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part. I ask this great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help and to restore them to perfect health. I put my trust in the love and power of God. Amen.
Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is well. I too was very, very pleased with the Reverend Stacy Kopczynski's sermon this morning. That was absolutely wonderful, and I'm sure it put us all into the right frame of mind for our coming week and for this healing meditation. This meditation, our intent is going to be mindfulness and healing. So if everyone will please get comfortable, place your feet on the floor if possible. Relax your shoulders. Put your hands in your lap. For these few minutes, there's nothing else that we need to do. Our focus will be on this meditation. Start with a cleansing breath, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Release the physical anxieties of the day. And with your next cleansing breath, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, releasing cares of the day. And one more cleansing breath, in through your nose and out through your mouth, releasing any dis-ease of the day. For these few minutes, we will focus on ourselves, healing, and each other. Beginning at your feet, relax, wiggle your toes, and we will begin relaxing our bodies. Relaxing your calves, relaxing up over your knees, letting it all go down into the earth. Any tension, it just runs away from us down into the ground and releasing. Releasing all that tension from your thighs, up and over your hips, releasing any tension in your lower back and in your belly. Let it all just slide away and release it down to the earth. Continue relaxing up over your chest, your upper back, your shoulders, down your arms to your fingertips, back up to your neck, and up to the crown of your head, releasing it all, letting it go, releasing it to the earth. As we've relaxed our body, we've prepared our mind to be open and to be lightened. Now relaxing our mind, if any thoughts of the day try to come in, lightly acknowledge them and put them aside for these few minutes. We will address those later. For right now, use your mindfulness to relax your mind, for this will help us to raise our vibration, where we will be able to connect with healing and with each other. So as you relax your mind, imagine that you're relaxing back into a cloud, and it is the most comfortable recliner you have ever felt. It's just the right position for you. It's just the right softness or hardness just for you. It is the most relaxing, comfortable recliner, and you can do and be anything in this cloud. Using your mindfulness, raise your cloud. As your cloud raises, your vibration raises. You're rising. Elevating yourself so that we may connect with that wonderful, beautiful, healing energy in its unlimited supply, supplied by infinite intelligence. The true healing of God, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And now, mindfully, reach out with your consciousness. We will be able to feel each other, our presence, because we all share that divine spark of God that we hold within us. We are all connected. We just need that mindfulness for a few moments, reaching out, touching each other's vibration, giving healing and our love to each other, and in turn, receiving that love and healing from each other, sharing our like-minded goal of being healed. Relax in that feeling for just a few moments. Re-energize yourself. Refresh yourself. And renew yourself. And now it's time to begin our return back to our physical body. So mindfully, on that wonderful cloud, mentally bring that cloud back, lower it down, where we will once again be conscious of our physical body, settling back in, aligning ourselves with our physical body, beginning to feel that physical gravity again. Recharged, refreshed, and renewed. Ready and able to continue our day and our week. And now when we're fully aligned again, open your eyes, wiggle your toes, and feeling that wonderment of God within our full selves. Again, ready to tackle whatever comes this coming week. God bless.
Thank you so much, Louise. That was beautiful. We continue to maintain our healing list and send absent healing prayers on a daily basis. If you wish to add someone or yourself to the healing list, please send us an email request. Also include your pets as their family as well. We now move into the message portion of our service. By definition, a medium is one whose organism is sensitive to vibrations from the spirit world and through whose instrumentality intelligences in that world are able to convey messages and produce the phenomena of spiritualism. A medium proves the continuity of life. Please understand that all mediums are psychic, but not all psychics are mediums. A psychic can read your energy and your aura, but a medium brings through someone who has lived on the earth plane. It is also important to know that a medium is not a medical doctor and therefore cannot and will not diagnose or prescribe. As we close our service, we would like to invite you to join us for our virtual fellowship, where we will unmute our microphones and be able to sit and talk after our service. But before that, we are going to ask the Reverend Stacy Kopczynski to do the benediction for us.
All right, spiritualist friends and family, we are grateful for the time that we have spent today renewing our hope, restoring our health, and feeling that connection to that infinite source, that infinite intelligence of love. Bless us as we go about our journey this week, and remind us ever so gently to be aware of nature, to express nature, and to be the rainbow that we truly all are. Amen.
Thank you for joining us today. Please remember all of those who are striving to keep us safe and healthy during this crisis. Please include them in your prayers and meditations.